The World Taekwondo Grand Prix 2014. We've been to China, we've been to Kazakhstan. Now the action reaches Manchester. And the action reaches the final stage as well. The plus 67 kilograms for the women. MILICA MANDIC, the Olympic champion, takes on RESHMIE OOGINK of the Netherlands.
For this first final, athletes, please enter the arena.
Alongside me, Great Britain's Ruben Richards. We've seen some wonderful semi-finals. What do you expect from this? MANDIC taking on OOGINK.
Well, we saw with the first fight with MANDIC, it was quite cagey, whereas in the second fight it was quite explosive. So it's going to be quite a clash of styles here, I think, possibly. We'll see who'll dictate the pace and whether we'll get quite a cagey affair or where it'll be all guns blazing.
All guns blazing would be the action to take us through. Li Ying-yong beaten on golden point. Not the first time that MANDIC has needed that. Eva Redos was defeated with it as well. MANDIC saw off British wildcard Jade Slevin 5-0 in the quarter-finals. Some wonderful effort from Jade in the earlier rounds, unable to get past the Olympic champion. As for OOGINK, she had a tough semi-final against Furkan Arsena Aydin. Aydin had already got rid of Russian Olga Ivanova. Here, OOGINK and MANDIC looking to take the Grand Prix victory. Referee Sudi from Thailand to oversee this final. How are the nerves at this point?
Yeah, it's going to be quite tight. We'll see early on who's feeling nerves more than the other one. Both, OOGINK's got a bit of a smile on the face there, looks quite comfortable. MANDIC looks pretty relaxed as well, so maybe neither of them feeling too much of the pressure.
So MILICA MANDIC burst onto the senior scene in 2010, winning the Croatian Open at just 17 years of age. And she has a victory to her name over OOGINK already in the Grand Prix series, beaten OOGINK in the quarterfinals in China. OOGINK has 4 tournament wins in 2014. Who will take the title here in Manchester? And the Serb again on the attack, as we've seen her do so throughout the course of this competition. But OOGINK has backed down from nobody so far.
No, definitely. She's rose to the occasion. In the last fight, she was leading most of the way, got caught in the head, and then brought it back again brilliantly with a spinning kick, which extended the lead and made it really comfortable.
Winner of the Australian Open 2014 is OOGINK. A bit warmer than it is perhaps here in Manchester in October. OOGINK leading with the left foot at the moment. The noisier of the two so far.
The noisier, but it's not quite converted into points.
MANDIC gets first point here. OOGINK coming out and being the more dominant in the first 60 seconds. We entered the second 60 and MANDIC clips herself a point.
Yeah, definitely fully committed to that point, to that attack there, and scored a point.
Again, you take a look at the eyes on the competitors and you can see them concentrating, either picking out a part of the body that they're looking to attack or just literally staring into the other competitor's eyes. You can see with MANDIC clearly focusing on different areas of OOGINK.
Yeah, definitely. It's really interesting to see where different athletes look, because every athlete's different. Like, some will focus solely in one place, others will wander around where they're going to pick their next shot. Really interesting. Yeah,
you can see OOGINK there, her eyes are focused on the face of MANDIC, whereas MANDIC's eyes are focused on parts of the body of her Dutch opponent. Here in this 2014 World Taekwondo Grand Prix, and MANDIC has done a part of the job, 33.3% done in round 1 of 3. She's one up, but that's nothing.
Yeah, it's, you can definitely see a few more points being scored here. OOGINK's definitely up for this. Fired a few high, not too close yet, but I think if she can tie the scores up, then MANDIC should be forced to come closer, and she might be able to catch that headshot.
Instructions coming from MILICA MANDIC's coach. He said that they've been together for quite a while.
Yeah, definitely. They've been together for a very long time. Obviously, coach there has taken all the way through to winning the Olympic gold, so a very close bond there. He'll know exactly what to say to get to maintain or even extend this lead.
For the Olympic champion facing off here against the 2009 European Junior champion in the under 72 kilogram category. Good sportsmanship again at the beginning of that round as the high five between the two. In the red, RESHMIE OOGINK of the Netherlands just paddling away a right-footed effort and a close body punch. And well, MANDIC feels she's got it, and she has. And MILICA MANDIC 2 up now.
That was a brilliant attack there.
Not deterred OOGINK at the slightest, as she doesn't really care who she's fighting. She's still got the same tactics going through here.
Yeah, exactly. That was exceptional as well. She went from countering straight into attack, caught MANDIC off guard, and scored a point.
Crowd here have been entertained throughout the course of the day in Manchester. Here, they're being given a real good example of different styles, and OOGINK just gives MANDIC the look into the eyes and says, yeah, that was close. Wasn't close enough. OOGINK gives you the idea that she's a pretty confident athlete.
Yeah, definitely. She's very confident whether she's winning or losing. Very happy to be, well, not happy to be in either situation, but comfortable in either situation. Confident that she can find the points that she needs.
Well, she's still got time. Plenty of it, in fact. 30 seconds in this second round. And a third round to come as well. And that wasn't far away from OOGINK. Looking for the face of MANDIC.
While the scores are like they are at the moment, it's going to be hard for her to find that headshot. If she can find a body point to tie it up, then MANDIC should be forced just to be that little bit closer, and she might find it.
Kalaya Sudi of Thailand overseeing these two. We've come to the end of the second round, and whilst we've had controversial incidents throughout the course of the day here in Manchester, nothing too controversial about that. A good early lead from MILICA MANDIC of Serbia, but RESHMIE OOGINK giving nothing and not giving anything away either. She's certainly coming back at her and trying to overhaul the Olympic champion.
Yeah, definitely. MANDIC has done well, but even though she's ahead, she's still attacking, she's still being positive, trying to extend the lead. But that's not deterring OOGINK at all. The point she scored there was brilliant, letting MANDIC attack. Then once MANDIC finished attacking, counter-attacking herself and getting a point.
Warm work for the Olympic champion. Here you can see OOGINK taking on instructions. And of course, the Dutch coach is wearing an orange tie. Couldn't, despite the fact that OOGINK's in red, I didn't think we'd get somewhere and somebody from the Netherlands without a spot of orange on them, and it's come in the form of the Dutch coach's tie. RESHMIE OOGINK has 2 minutes here in Manchester to become the Grand Prix champion of Manchester. Standing in a way, well, it's just an Olympic champion.
Yeah, managed to start this round really positive, but OOGINK straight back on her. Not letting her take the control that she wants to.
Serbian, as we've seen throughout the course of this plus 67 kilogram, the Serb is happy on the attack and happy to be on the defensive as well. At the moment, she's slightly more on the defensive as she probably wants to be.
Yeah, definitely. I think OOGINK's responded really well. Oh, great counter, yeah.
That's the quality of the lady. She just looked like she was on the back foot, and as OOGINK came forward, MANDIC just picked her off.
Perfect timing, just between attacks from OOGINK. OOGINK looking to string attacks together. MANDIC timing it very well.
In trouble there for holding on to the leg of OOGINK. So
And
OOGINK gets a point, and another Kyongo here for MANDIC, and this one will all be level.
That's good cover from MANDIC there. She's very aware of that spin that OOGINK's been using today. It's 2 points, and that would have changed the match completely. That's brilliant.
A shake of the head from OOGINK. MANDIC just comes in close.
Again, capitalising on her opponent attacking there.
OOGINK now needs a decent point score. She raises the fist and doesn't register with the equipment. And these last 15 or so seconds might get a bit hectic here because OOGINK will have to go on to the attack.
That was good variation from MANDIC there. She'd been going back, and then she closed it off. She's changing the distance. Oh, brilliant.
Oh, she's took one to the face here, OOGINK. MANDIC showing some real quality towards the end here. A kick to the head has put her 7-3 up. OOGINK hits the deck here as well. And, well, by our reckoning, the clock is up. I think we've got a few more seconds left. There it is. It's 7-4 out here. And a round of applause from the crowd. MANDIC in the blue takes the title on the blue here in Manchester.
Yeah.
Well, a great example of the Olympic champion showing how good she really is. OOGINK was full of pressure, she was full of force, always on the attack trying to score points. MANDIC just had it, whether she was in defence, she was nicking points, or even towards the end there, she was just picking gaps in OOGINK's defence.
Yeah, exactly. We saw it earlier today. MANDIC in the quarterfinals against Jade. She was leading and pressured her and just turned that pressure into counter and scored a headshot. Did the exact same there, worked brilliantly for her, and it left her really comfortable for the end of the fight.
Well, MILICA MANDIC raising a smile that having competed 5 or 6 times today and being rather tired, I suppose even raising a smile at this time of night here in Manchester is hard work. But she's done all the hard work. The Serbian is the champion here of the World Taekwondo Grand Prix 2014 Manchester leg. At the start, we wondered where it would go. We wondered who would be the aggressor, and it came out RESHMIE OOGINK was probably on the front foot from the start, but just stealing a point was MANDIC, and then she did it again a little bit later on. It got into a bit more scrappy situation in the third round, but certainly MILICA MANDIC showed some real quality at times.
Yeah, without a doubt. OOGINK always looking to attack. Anytime MANDIC tried to gain control of the match, OOGINK just stepping it up another level, looking to attack more. But MANDIC brilliant on the counter. The punch in particular that she scored to make it 4-2, I believe, that was excellent timing, taking advantage of a slow attack by her opponent.
So the Serbian Olympic champion, the 2014 silver medalist from the European Championships in Baku, holds on to it. She also, at the end, comes up with a wonderful headshot just to demonstrate there. And whilst OOGINK was full of it right to the very end, it was the moment that headshot came in, it was all done, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly.